For 20 unforgettable years, Gunsmoke wasn't just a television western, it became a legend. Millions of viewers traveled to Dodge City every week, following stories of courage, friendship, and justice. But behind the iconic characters were real lives, filled with triumph, heartbreak, and unexpected tragedy. Today, we're revisiting 15 unforgettable cast members to discover where they are now and remember the beloved stars we've sadly lost. Some of their stories are even more remarkable than the show itself. James Arness, Marshal Matt Dillon. For 2 decades, James Arness became the unforgettable face of Gunsmoke as Marshal Matt Dillon, the fearless lawman who protected Dodge City with courage, wisdom, and compassion. Born on May 26, 1923, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Arness was 32 years old when the series premiered in 1955. Before becoming a television legend, he proudly served in the U.S. Army during World War II and was seriously wounded in battle, an experience that shaped his quiet strength throughout his life. As Matt Dillon, Arness appeared in an incredible 635 episodes, making him one of the longest-running lead actors in television history. Viewers admired his calm leadership, unwavering sense of justice, and willingness to help anyone in need. His performance transformed Matt Dillon into one of the greatest Western heroes ever created. After Gunsmoke ended, Arness returned for several successful reunion films, proving that audiences never stopped loving the legendary Marshal. He later chose a peaceful life away from Hollywood, spending time with family while appreciating the fans who continued to celebrate his work. James Arness passed away peacefully on June 3, 2011, at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy that continues to define the golden age of television westerns. Amanda Blake, Kitty Russell. No visit to Dodge City ever felt complete without Kitty Russell, the intelligent and compassionate owner of the Long Branch Saloon. Portrayed by Amanda Blake, Kitty became far more than a business owner. She was Marshal Matt Dillon's closest friend, trusted advisor, and one of television's strongest female characters. Born on February 20, 1929, in Buffalo, New York, Blake was only 26 years old when Gunsmoke premiered. Her warmth, confidence, and remarkable chemistry with James Arness made Kitty one of the most beloved characters on the show. Viewers admired her independence and the kindness she showed to people from every walk of life. Off-screen, Amanda Blake dedicated herself to protecting wildlife and supporting animal rescue organizations, becoming just as compassionate in real life as the character she portrayed. Sadly, Amanda Blake passed away on August 16, 1989, at the age of 60. Decades later, Kitty Russell remains one of television's most unforgettable Western heroines, remembered for her strength, elegance, and generous heart. Dennis Weaver, Chester Good. Long before Festus arrived in Dodge City, Chester Good stood faithfully beside Marshal Matt Dillon as his trusted deputy and loyal friend. Dennis Weaver brought warmth, humor, and honesty to the role, making Chester one of the most beloved characters in the series. Born on June 4, 1924, in Joplin, Missouri, Weaver was 31 years old when Gunsmoke first aired in 1955. Chester's signature limp became one of television's most recognizable character traits, although Dennis Weaver himself did not have a limp in real life. His cheerful personality, quick thinking, and unwavering loyalty helped balance the dangers of frontier life and made audiences feel at home in Dodge City. After leaving Gunsmoke in 1964, Weaver starred in the successful series McCloud and became a passionate supporter of environmental conservation. He passed away peacefully on February 24, 2006, at the age of 81. His unforgettable performance continues to make Chester one of television's greatest deputies. Milburn Stone, Doc Adams. Every frontier town needed a doctor, and in Dodge City, that responsibility belonged to the wise, experienced, and sometimes stubborn Doc Adams. Milburn Stone portrayed the beloved physician with remarkable authenticity, creating a character who balanced sharp humor with deep compassion. Born on July 5, 1904, in Burton, Kansas, Stone was already 51 years old when Gunsmoke premiered. Although Doc often complained about the town's endless troubles, viewers knew his caring heart was always in the right place. His friendship with Marshal Matt Dillon became one of the strongest relationships throughout the series, filled with mutual respect and unforgettable conversations. Stone's outstanding performance earned him an Emmy Award in 1968, recognizing decades of dedication to the role. He passed away on June 12, 1980, at the age of 75, but Doc Adams remains one of the finest television doctors ever created. Ken Curtis, Festus Hagen. When Ken Curtis joined Gunsmoke as Festus Hagen, he introduced audiences to a character who quickly became one of the show's biggest favorites. Born on July 2, 1916, in Lamar, Colorado, Curtis was 47 years old when Festus became a regular cast member. His unique voice, colorful expressions, and unforgettable sense of humor immediately made him stand out. Despite his playful personality, Festus was also fiercely loyal, courageous, and always willing to risk his life for his friends. Before becoming an actor, Ken Curtis enjoyed success as a singer with the Sons of the Pioneers, bringing his love of Western music into many of his performances. Following Gunsmoke, Curtis remained closely connected to Western films and television until his passing on April 28, 1991, at the age of 74. His portrayal of Festus continues to entertain generations of fans and remains one of the most iconic performances in Western television history. Gunsmoke. Entered its later years, a new deputy arrived to help keep peace in Dodge City. Buck Taylor portrayed Newly O'Brien with honesty, courage, and quiet confidence, quickly earning the respect of both the characters and the audience. Born on May 13, 1938, in Hollywood, California, Taylor was 29 years old when he joined the series in 1967. Unlike many television lawmen, Newly relied more on patience and intelligence than force, making him a refreshing addition to the cast. His calm personality and dependable nature made him one of Marshal Matt Dillon's most trusted deputies. After Gunsmoke, Buck Taylor continued acting in Western films while also becoming a nationally recognized painter whose artwork celebrates the American frontier. Now 88 years old in 2026, he remains one of the few surviving members of the cast and continues to honor the legacy of Gunsmoke through appearances at Western festivals and fan conventions. Glenn Strange, Sam Noonan. Every visitor to Dodge City eventually found their way to the Long Branch Saloon, where Sam Noonan was always ready with a friendly smile and a listening ear. Portrayed by Glenn Strange, Sam became one of the town's most familiar faces throughout the series. Born on August 16, 1899, in New Mexico Territory, Strange was 56 years old when Gunsmoke premiered. Long before joining the cast, he had already built a successful career in westerns and became famous for portraying Frankenstein's monster in several classic Universal horror films. As Sam Noonan, he brought warmth, reliability, and quiet wisdom to every episode. Sadly, Glenn Strange passed away on September 20, 1973, at the age of 74 after battling lung cancer. Even decades later, fans continue to remember Sam as the friendly bartender who made the Long Branch Saloon feel like home. Burt Reynolds, Quint Asper. Years before becoming one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars, Burt Reynolds appeared on Gunsmoke as Quint Asper, a talented blacksmith known for his determination and strong sense of justice. Born on February 11, 1936, in Lansing, Michigan, Reynolds was only 26 years old when he joined the series. His confidence, natural charisma, and undeniable screen presence immediately caught viewers' attention. Although his time on Gunsmoke was relatively short, it helped launch one of the most successful careers in American cinema. Reynolds later starred in hit films including Smokey and the Bandit, Deliverance, and The Longest Yard, becoming one of the biggest box office stars of the 1970s and 1980s. He passed away on September 6, 2018, at the age of 82, leaving behind an extraordinary legacy in both television and film. Roger Ewing, Thad Greenwood. Roger Ewing joined Gunsmoke as Deputy Thad Greenwood, bringing youthful energy and determination to Dodge City's law enforcement. Born on January 12, 1942, in Los Angeles, California, Ewing was 23 years old when he first appeared on the series. Thad admired Marshal Matt Dillon and worked hard to earn the trust of the town through honesty, courage, and dedication. His calm personality made him a dependable deputy during an important period in the show's history. While many expected Roger Ewing to enjoy a long acting career, he surprised fans by leaving Hollywood to pursue photography and a much quieter life away from fame. Now 84 years old in 2026, he remains one of the surviving members of the Gunsmoke family, remembered for his thoughtful performance as the young deputy. James Nusser, Louis Feeders. Not every hero in Dodge City wore a badge. James Nusser brought humor and authenticity to Gunsmoke. As Louis Feeders, one of the town's most familiar citizens, born on May 3, 1905, in Cleveland, Ohio, Nusser was 50 years old when the series first aired. Louis represented the everyday people who gave Dodge City its sense of community, often providing lighthearted moments during more serious storylines. His friendly personality and recognizable face made him a favorite among longtime viewers. Throughout his career, James Nusser appeared in numerous Western films and television series, earning respect as one of Hollywood's dependable character actors. He passed away on June 8, 1979, at the age of 74, but his memorable performances remain an important part of Gunsmoke's enduring legacy. Ted Jordan, Nathan Burke. During the final seasons of Gunsmoke, Deputy Nathan Burke became one of Marshal Matt Dillon's most dependable partners. The role was played by Ted Jordan, who was born on September 23, 1944, in Los Angeles, California. Jordan was 27 years old when he joined the series in 1971. Nathan wasn't the loudest deputy in Dodge City, but he earned respect through loyalty, courage, and sound judgment. His calm personality made him a reliable presence during dangerous situations, and viewers appreciated the quiet confidence he brought to the role. After Gunsmoke, Jordan continued acting before choosing a more private life away from Hollywood. He passed away on October 20, 2024, at the age of 80, remembered as one of the final deputies to wear the badge in Dodge City. Dabbs Greer, Wilbur Jonas. Dabbs Greer was already one of Hollywood's most respected character actors before appearing on Gunsmoke as Wilbur Jonas. Born on April 2, 1917, in Missouri, he was 38 years old when the series began. Throughout his career, Greer became known for portraying kind, honest, and dependable men whose quiet wisdom left a lasting impression. His appearances on Gunsmoke added warmth and realism to life in Dodge City. Even after the series, Greer remained active in television and film for decades, introducing himself to younger audiences through memorable performances, including his touching role in The Green Mile. He passed away on April 28, 2007, at the age of 90, leaving behind an extraordinary acting legacy. Harry Morgan, Bill Gannon. When Harry Morgan joined Gunsmoke as Deputy Bill Gannon, he brought years of acting experience and natural authority to Dodge City. Born on April 10, 1915, in Detroit, Michigan, Morgan was 51 years old when he became part of the cast in 1966. Bill Gannon quickly formed a strong partnership with Marshal Matt Dillon, helping carry the series through its later seasons with intelligence, courage, and quiet humor. Following Gunsmoke, Morgan achieved worldwide fame as Colonel Sherman Potter on Says Hef, becoming one of television's most admired actors. He passed away peacefully on December 7, 2011, at the age of 96 after a remarkable career spanning more than 60 years. Woody Chambliss, Mr. Bodkin. Although he often played supporting roles, Woody Chambliss helped make Dodge City feel like a real frontier town. Born on October 23, 1908, in Texas, Chambliss was 47 years old when Gunsmoke premiered. His rugged appearance and authentic Western style made him a familiar face in countless episodes, portraying hard-working citizens who brought life to the streets of Dodge City. Before joining the series, Chambliss had already built an impressive career, appearing in dozens of Western films, alongside many legendary actors. He passed away on December 8, 1974, at the age of 66. Though never the main star, his contributions helped create the realistic world that audiences loved. John Dehner, Moss Grimmick. John Dehner was one of the finest character actors of television's golden age, bringing authority and intelligence to every role he played on Gunsmoke. Born on November 23, 1915, in New York City, he was 40 years old when the series premiered. Known for his powerful voice and commanding screen presence, Dehner portrayed respected frontier figures who added depth and realism to Dodge City. Beyond Gunsmoke, he enjoyed a distinguished career in radio, film, and television, becoming one of Hollywood's most dependable performers. John Dehner passed away on February 4, 1992, at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy admired by generations of Western fans. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the lives of the Gunsmoke cast. Which character was your favorite, and whose story touched you the most? Share your memories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tribute, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another journey into the history of classic television. Until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again for another trip down memory lane.